All right, from the inside out with Ronnie on the spot, Chris Curtis and the Sandman. That's right. Um, we want to cover a few things today, and I'm going to start off with one thing first, and that's the sweepstakes is coming on. I changed it from a raffle to a sweepstakes. It gives me a bigger reach. Um, for those of you who think this is a small deal, it ain't. It ain't like getting up here with a pair of Mike Jordans and raffling them off and then stealing them from the mentally ill kid that won them or anything like that. You know what I mean? This right here. Okay, so right now I'm in the. I had to draw these up, create them, right? Then once I had them created, I had to print these suckers out. Now you may think, oh well, that ain't nothing printing them out. No, no, it is something because right here is your lottery raffle number, right, for the top, which means it had to go on to the bottom too, which means that every ticket had to have that individually put onto the raffle to the sweepstakes ticket, right? Then once that's done, it has to be put through the perforator so that you can then take that ticket when somebody picks it up, right? You fold that sucker right there. You take that ticket because it's been through the perforating machine, right? Like so. Ticket buyer walks off with that. This goes back to get put on record right there. Bam, we're good to go. All right. And you think, oh, that ain't shit. Okay, wait for it. I got to do 10 fucking thousand of these. Okay. I called to see how much it would have to have cost to have them done professionally, and they said $8,000. And I've been pumping so much money into this. If you ain't got if you ain't got $15,000 to pump into this, you ain't gonna get this size sweepstakes off the ground. $40,000 motorcycle, all the taxes paid, title in your pocket. You drive off with it, man. You own it. You can do anything you want with it that day that I drop it off, right? You'll sign your release of liability and everything for me. You ride off in it because I mean, God forbid somebody ride off of it and get hit by a car at the corner. I'm not liable. You know what I mean? You win this thing, you win this thing. I want to see everybody win one, but I can't afford that. So this $40,000 will get you shot for the bike you want. Then all the taxes get paid. And then there's all the other lesser prizes, which go down to 5,000, 3,500, then $500 Amazon gift cards. And I may sit here and do 20 or 30, $50 Amazon gift cards after that because I want to see so many people win. And so there's these. I got people all over the US taking care of it. And I've been working on these suckers for a minute now. I finally got everything in order, got the perforator machine, had to buy that to perforate them. And you can only do this one at a time, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I'm starting to think I might have been better off paying these suckers $8,000 to do it for me, you know? But I'm not afraid of a little work. And if you are, this is not your game, you know? And the good thing about it all is, while I'm doing the work and I'm doing everything right, I'm telling myself, there's going to be a lot of cats that are inside the system. They're going to get help from what this generates. There's going to be a lot of cats that are in the system as a lot of young individuals, teenagers and stuff that are getting ready to go on a path that we don't want to see them on. They're going to get help from this, right? So here's what I'm doing too, along with it. We got the white light special right here, right? Industrial steampunk. My wife made this, put it together. I think they're neat, right? She makes big ones and all that. But anyways, this is the white light special, right? So anytime, and it could happen in the middle of a podcast, it could happen at the end. It don't know what time of the week or anything, but anytime you see me reach up, turn that light on, that's the white light special. And the first 10 people that hit the email that's up on the screen right now get entered into the raffle for free, the sweepstakes. And I will send them their ticket and everything. I can do it on the email they use to get in with, but we'll get them their ticket. And you can get one of those a month, right? So it's a 4-month deal. So you could actually, if you get in the first 10 each month, you can end up with 4 shots to win, right? And that's a good gig, man. So you see that light on, I reach up and turn that sucker on in the middle of the podcast. If you're a subscriber, because I want this for the cats that took the time to subscribe. If you're a subscriber and you hit that email, bam, the first 10 get put in there. And it's not just a one-time shot. I'll turn that light back off after he tells me there's 10 there already. Bam. So that lets you know that 10 are already in there. And them 10 are going to go out, right? Them 10 tickets are going to go out to those people. They have a chance to win a $40,000 motorcycle. All they had to do was get on that email, right? And subscribe to the channel, right? So it's just my way of saying thank you. And I hope one of you guys wins. And look, I'm not just going to do it once here and once there. That light's subject to come on numerous times. It could come on 3-4 times a week. It could come on twice a week. Whenever I take a notion, I'm going to come in there and I'm going to say, bam, you see me reaching for it, you start getting on that email. There it is, And so we'll take the first 10. And that's the way that's going to go. I hope everybody's a winner, And the thing about these lottery style raffle tickets right here is that your number, like this is number 00311, right? That number right there can win several times. You could get in here and theoretically run the fucking board, man, and get them all. And the odds of that happening are slim, but you could, because once the first drawing's done and all the numbers are up, bam, and we got our winner, those balls are going right back into the machine and they're getting generated. Everything's kicked back up again, right? So there'll be a demonstration at some point on the channel for the Sweepstakes, the YouTube Sweepstakes channel that we got going on here. There'll be a demonstration there when all the equipment comes in. I've got it on order. The balls are already in, the numbered balls and lettered balls, they're already in. I'm just waiting for the machines. Now I had to order 2 of the machines because there's not just the numbers here. There's the letter of the alphabet with it. So, you got this number, your lottery number 00324, and your letter is A. So I'm going to draw the numbers, the 5 numbers first. There's going to be a winner every time because I'm getting rid of and giving away and selling the exact amount of tickets that there are numbers to win when you're talking about 5 digits. Okay? Those 5 digits. So there's going to be a winner every time. And I'm putting only 0 through 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 numbered balls, but there's 20 of each one going in there. And then you go to the A, there'll be an A, a B, or a C, and there's 30 of each of those because you have to have a minimum amount of number of balls going into the machine. So I had to order 2 machines to go with that, one for the alphabet, one for the numbers. I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, this ain't no game for a slow motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now because I was partway into the raffle, man, and I found out that my license restricted me to certain areas in certain states, man. I didn't like that. So I didn't panic. I had to pivot, switch to a sweepstakes, see what the rules and regulations are there. Got it going, man. And here I am, and I'm on the precipice of bringing this thing to you, man. And like I said, I hope one of the people that follow me on this channel, one of you good people that like the idea that somebody got out of prison and a group of them are actually helping kids, at-risk youth, helping the homies that get out and not go back. I just hope you guys win. I've got no control over it. Everybody's got the same equal shot. No matter how they got their ticket, don't have any less. If you got a ticket, if you got the top part of that ticket with your number and it hits, you have the same amount of odds of hitting with that number as anybody else that's in there. Generally, these tickets go for they're $20 donation to the nonprofit to help them kids and stuff. And they get a complimentary thank you sweepstakes ticket for the motorcycle. And it's got the date and everything on there, when we're going to hold this and whatnot. So there's that. And basically wanted to get at you with that, let you know that's coming. That is on the 1st. I should start moving these tickets. And you may even see that light fly on during the podcast on the 1st, or a live or whatever, you know what I mean? But when it happens, man, it happens. Get on it. You're going to be the first 10 to make that move. You know what I mean? The first 10 to get in there. And I may not do it for another couple of days. May do it right afterwards. May do it twice in a row. Bing, bing. You never know at the end of the show. So, but you got to be a subscriber. So The first 10 come, we'll compare those 10 with our subscribers. And, I'm sitting here spitting this, and I don't have a clue if we can even do that. Do we know who our subscribers are?
They're gonna have to leave a name and
Yeah.
a comment. Like so, when if they send an email, also leave a comment so we can match the name up to the email and the comment. Then we'll know.
Okay. I guess you guys heard that, right? It came over the thing. I heard it. So, in any event, so we'll work that out. And if not, we'll do a call in and get down.
Yeah.
We got the thing hooked up. It'll be the first 10 callers, man, and Bing. And the thing is, you got to, there'll be one calls in. We get their information, hang up. The next call we take is the next one to win. And that's we may do it that way. You never know, but that would be with lives. But anyways, we'll work it out. We know who the first 10 emails are, and we'll be able to check it out. If you're not a subscriber and you get in there and you get one, well, you know what? Thanks for watching the show. Bottom line. If I find out later that you're not a subscriber, I'll just serve notice that right here and now. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that, Yeah. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's just go ahead and remember I told you don't panic pivot. I'm gonna pivot right now. Just call you just email and leave a comment and we got you. And if you're not a subscriber, then you know what? We hope you choose to subscribe. We'd like to see a subscriber to win though, because those are the guys that are supporting these at-risk youth. Them are the ones that are inadvertently giving back.